Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Core Set 2021 draft here on the channel. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below if you have any questions or feedback. Also, huge shout out to Wizards of the Coast. Thank you so much for giving me access to a free preview account, fully stocked, so I could participate in this event and play with the cards a day early. I really do appreciate that. If you'd like to catch me streaming live, you can find me at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Holding up the table already, that's me. Whoa, we opened up a great one. Glorious Anthem. Creatures you control get +1/+1. This card is absolutely fantastic. Any sort of long game situation where you have a Glorious Anthem in play, you are going to win. And I'm excited to try out playing a white deck in this format. I think this is my first time I'll be playing white if I can end up playing the Glorious Anthem. There's also in this pack Aven Gagglemaster, which is one of the best uncommons, or one of the better uncommons in the set. Just gains you a ton of life when it comes into play. Great payoff for life gain. Grasp of Darkness is definitely worse than Glorious Anthem. Glorious Anthem can like single-handedly win you the game. But I think I would go maybe Glorious, then Gagglemaster, then probably Grasp. And then fourth best, I think, is the Sanctum of Stone Fangs. This card is quite nice in a Shrines deck. It's not, especially picking it up early here, because then whichever color I end up in, I can really try to get a Shrine, because when this is draining for 2 a turn, it's really hard to race. So yeah, let's get the Glorious Anthem. Let's just catch up on chat a little bit. Nikolai holding up the table already. But yeah, let's take this card. So we start off with a strong white card. Oh, baby! What the heck is happening? We get past, we start off with an insane white rare, get past an insane white uncommon. This draft is meant to be a white draft. There's also a Falconer Adept, which is okay. I think Bazu's Acolyte is fantastic, too. If this wasn't being taken, I think Bazu's Acolyte would be close with Scorching Dragonfire, and definitely in the conversation. Gagglemaster on the wheel. Gotta do it. But yeah, Faith's Fetter is definitely the pickup here. Followed by Bazu's Acolyte, I think. And then I think I would take Scorching over anything else. But Bazu's and Scorching are actually deceptively close, because Bazu's is such a good card at a curve topper. But yeah, we're going to take this card. I need to catch up on chat, though. Chat is racing ahead of me. Why not have this be the entire stream, just me talking about making stew? Yeah, that's hilarious. Planes. Take the planes, lol. Ready to draft. 3/3 walls become 4/4. Oh, can I check who else is in the pod? I will. Slam bam, thank you, ma'am. Shame to pass the Acolyte. What can I do? Yeah, definitely. Well, third pick is also a fantastic card. Brash Taunter, I don't know how it's still in the pack. Like, sure, we could stick with Mono White. I'm sorry I got distracted by chat, by the way, because I'm not used to having this many viewers. If you're watching this on YouTube, and I'm like getting distracted by chat, I have so many viewers right now that I'm not as used to talking with so many, which is awesome. But yeah, Brash Taunter is fantastic. It's basically a 5-drop that can't die, and then eventually just takes over the game and wins you the game. So I think that's definitely going to be the pick here. It also works really well with Glorious Anthem, and I think Feat of Resistance would also be number 2 out of this pack, just to keep me in white. I don't think Warded Battlements is very good. After the Feat, though, I think Rousing Reed is quite good. Selfless Savior is pretty solid. It's also just a creature. You want to make sure you have creatures, but we're going to just take the Brash Taunter. And now, I don't love taking the Mutt here. There is a Rise Again, but I don't think White-Black really is interested in Rise Again. Boros, here we come. I think Pitchburn Devils is pretty good. Selfless Savior is also pretty good. I could see this being the pick over Pitchburn Devils. Pitchburn is another expensive card. And this can protect a key threat, and it's a 1-drop, so I think I'm going to take the Selfless Savior. I like just getting a cheap card, especially in white where you have Bazur's Acolyte, and so you really want to curve out. And yeah, I like having no activation cost on it as well. Okay, and now we can take a Pitchburn Devils. I think we're going to take that over Windscarred Crag. I think it's high enough power level to be worth it. Though Windscarred Crag would be good in this sort of deck. We're just going to make sure we get enough creatures. We already have 1 5-drop, which is another reason I was lower on the Pitchburn Devils. Crag could wheel, I agree. Though Short Sword might be the card that we want if it wheels. I'm not going to play Dub, just because I have a Brash Taunter. I think Pitchburn Devils is close with the land here, because I do already have a couple of 5-drops, but we're not even sure we are red-white. We've just seen a couple of red-white cards. Ooh, Chandra's Magma is fantastic. Definitely the card I'm taking out of this pack. There is some blue. We are seeing a decent amount of blue. There's a Riddle Form. There's a Teferi's Protege. There's a Swiftwater Clipper if we wanted to go blue-red. Skeleton Archer's okay, but I think Magmut's good. Just keeps up the curve out theme. And I think Red-White is going to be a good archetype because I have been playing against not very many aggressive strategies, so decks might not have enough 2-drops and stuff like that. Okay, Daybreak Charger coming in hot. I mean, nothing else here. Transmogrify is just unplayable. Yeah, Crag does lose some if you have 1-drops, but it's generally still a cost you're willing to pay. But yeah, pretty nice to get another 2-drop here. Just trying to be as aggressive as we can. And we can take Celestial Enforcer. Unlikely that we play it, but there's nothing else for us here. We're not going to take Blood Glutton. And it could still make the deck. Now there is a dub. There's also Sanguine Indulgence. There's a Short Sword. I think Short Sword is a non-zero to make the deck. I was pretty impressed by Short Sword from some of my opponents. I don't think Destructive Tampering is worth playing, no. It's too expensive for what it does, and I generally don't love that kind of effect in my deck. I'd much rather use things like Chandra's Magmut and Brash Taunter for reach, and since I already have those, I don't need to play a Falter effect in my deck. I think Short Sword's going to be better than Dub. Whew. With Anthem, I want cheap creatures, yeah. I want those curve outs. Ooh, Gale Swooper. That's great. I think Falconer Adept is okay. And it definitely works really well with Glorious Anthem, so maybe that is the pick. But Gale Swooper is just such a nice curve-out card. It's such a great flyer. It works really well with a lot of my other cards. It can jump a Daybreak Charger. I think it's just better than Falconer Adept. Because Falconer Adept just needs a lot to go right before it's good. Who's in my pod? Let's see. We're getting passed to by Giuliano Boltz. There's Luis Salvato, who is a pro player. There's Amazonian. So some pros, some well-known personalities. I might not play Short Sword. Falconer is relatively hard to set up here. I think here we're going to take Igneous Cur. It seems likely that if the red-white uncommon gets passed to us, we'll be able to get it. Or it gets opened, we'll end up with it. And Igneous Cur is the type of card that isn't good unless you have the Alpine guy, and then you will really want to have 1 copy in your deck to be able to draw it. I think Sure Strike is also really nice. But I think I'm going to take the speculative one, so I don't really take it over anything. And now Legion's Judgment, not really a card I'm looking for. Ooh, the Staunch Shieldmate came back. Probably not a card I'm going to be looking to play. But if my deck is aggressive enough, if I get a couple Bazar's Acolytes, could be okay. If you're wondering why I'm looking at my phone, it's because I have Twitch chat stuff on my phone. Wow. I think we'll just take the Protege. We're never playing multiple Staunch Shieldmates, and maybe we'll open an absurd blue card. Does not look like we did. We did open another Faith's Fetters, which is fantastic. And we might wheel the Gale Swooper based on what I've seen. Patrician might be okay. We didn't see a ton of red, so we could switch into black-white. What's this? Target bird, cat, dog. So we have 1 dog, bird, cat, dog, goat, ox, or snake. So we have 1 dog, 2 dogs. Yeah, I think we just take Faith's Fetters still. It's just such a good card. Yeah, let's take that. Hey, not me. Long time no see. How you doing? I'm sure when others check who they're drafting with and they see Nikolai, they don't feel that good. Lol. That's a funny comment. I like that one. Okay, so Valorous Steed is okay. I think Battle Rattle Shaman's quite good. It's probably the best card in this pack. Turn to Slag is just a little bit inefficient. I already have 2 5-drops. I don't really want to go there. But I like having access to Battle Rattle. Wow, congrats, Not Me. That's awesome. But yeah, we're going to get Battle Rattle here. After that, I would probably take Turn to Slag, even though I don't love it. I think it's okay. It's solid, but nothing like insane. Oh yeah, best name too. If I had the uncommon, I would play 2 Igneous Curs, yeah. Thank you so much, Hanier. I appreciate that. And then after that, I would take Valorous Steed. Though it's close between Valorous and Turn to Slag, maybe I would take Valorous. Actually, I would take Valorous. I have Glorious Anthem. Who am I kidding? But Battle Rattle's a great addition. Works well with the Gale Swooper, things like that. Where's the Dragonfires at? It's okay. I have no idea. We'll find them. Oh, interesting pack here. So there is a Falconer Adept, which I do think is a good card. It works well with Battle Rattle, Shaman, because you can buff the guy to attack. It works well with Gale Swooper, Glorious Anthem, Daybreak Charger. Ruined Halo is not really what an aggressive deck wants, but it is a solid card. And then there's also a Hobble Fiend. I think the Falconer Adept might wheel. I think people are kind of off the card. I don't love Secure the Scene, especially in an aggressive deck. Goblin Arsonist is okay, but I'm just going to take the Hobble Fiend. I have some stuff I can sacrifice to it. And it's just a fine 2-drop. I think Falconer is just a little bit clunky and expensive. The new set's been great, Behemoth. I have drafted the Coatl. I got it to be 16 power because I was trying to play around my opponent having like a kill spell for it, like the kill a tapped creature, and so I just waited until it was big enough to kill them in like one hit when they were tapped out. Kinetic Augur. So it's equal to the number of instants and sorceries, and then it discards 2, draw 2. So I don't have any instants or sorceries. So I think we'll just take another Hobble Fiend. I think that's better than Pegasus. One of the things I will say about the Pegasus is it is generally not the card that all aggressive decks are looking for, because it only has 1 power, which means that if you play it on turn 2, it takes a long time to put any pressure on the opponent. And one of the best things for an aggressive deck is that if the opponent stumbles, misses a 2-drop, you can really punish them. But this card really doesn't do that very well. And now there's no Nake Ogre. We saw a lot of white pack 1. Or maybe we didn't. We didn't really see a ton of white, but we have so much good white stuff that we're definitely playing white. It's an interesting dynamic here. We're definitely committed to red-white at this point, but I think we're only in red-white because we opened Glorious Anthem and got past Faith's Fetters, and then we opened Faith's Fetters. Like, those are 3 of our good white cards, and then we have, like, a Gale Swooper. Like, we haven't really seen a ton of white. We probably put the person to our left in white by passing the Bazar's Acolyte. Just gonna take a 3-mana 4/2 though. And now, wow, we're seeing a lot of black cards, but none of them are particularly great. I guess we'll just take a Concordia Pegasus. If we need a 2-drop, we might play it. Let's see how our curve looks. We have 4. Yeah, Concordia Pegasus could make the cut. It also works well with Glorious Anthem, so not a 0% chance. We are giving up on some black cards. Black looks pretty open this direction. We will get white in pack 3, hopefully. And it's not like this pack is like stacked. Like, sure, Skeleton Archer is definitely better than Concordia Pegasus, but maybe we just want the Onake Ogre over the second Pegasus. Battle Rattle works well with the Pegasus. I think we only want 1 Pegasus though. Let's just play the Onake Ogre. And now another Pegasus or an Onake Ogre. We just have to constantly choose between Pegasus and Onake Ogre. I don't like Furor of the Bitten. Let's just take the Pegasus this time around. Let's see if we have to make that choice again. Thank goodness, finally. Chrome Replicator could actually be good in this deck. If I had just taken all the Pegasi, I would have been set. As it is, we have 2 Onakes, 2 Faith's Fetters, 2 Pegasi. Why don't I like Furor? It just opens you up to too much stuff. Oh, keep cheap. So basically, if you draw it on like your opening hand and your opponent has no interaction, it can like kind of run over a game. Let's just take 2-drops so opponents, if we face off against them, they don't get to do anything. Wow, Ruined Halo. We're definitely going to take this. We're not going to play it, I don't think. Obsessive Stitcher is pretty great, but we're not really that color. We're trying to make sure the person that is passing to us is not in our colors. Let's just take the land, because if they take any of those cards, they're more likely to be not in our colors. That was a trick I learned from just Lola Man. But yeah, basically, if you have Furor in your opening hand and your opponent has any interaction, you get hosed. If you top deck it in the middle stages of the game, a lot of the time, it won't do much anyway. Thank you so much, JC Galvanio, for the donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, all the kind words and all that stuff. I don't think my deck is low power level, though. Hey, I have a Brash Taunter. That's so funny. I actually have 2 different goblins that I could technically cast off of this thing. That's funny. I think we're just going to take Battle Rattle, though, over the Conspicuous Snoop, and then we could wheel the Snoop because nobody else wants it. And then we could play it because we have actually odds of hitting a goblin. Snoop will wheel. Replicator's hot. Now we have a second duplicate. We have Battle Rattle Shaman to go duplicate. Hellkite Punisher's pretty okay. That's fantastic, JC Galvanil. I actually lost to her yesterday in the Streamer Showdown event. But yeah, I like Battle Rattle. It works really well with small creatures, and we have a lot of those. Just turns them into, like, threats that they have to deal with. Whew, this is interesting. So I do want a Sure Strike at some point. I did speculate on the Igneous Cur over one copy of Sure Strike. I think Gale Super is definitely better, though. What's my curve looking like? I have 3 4-drop creatures right now. I'm not counting these as 4-drops. I have 6 2-drops right now. Probably not playing the Short Sword. Huh. So I could just take another Gale Super. I could take a Bolt Hound. I haven't really played with Bolt Hound yet, so I'd love to try it out. It's another, like, kind of Anthem effect thing, which is really nice. I like Gale Super a lot. It does make Replicator better. I did get a fairly late Super Pack 1, though. Maybe this will wheel, but I doubt it. I'm going to try the Bolt Hound. I have no experience with the card, but it's a good, interesting card. Well, we didn't get the uncommon, so the Watchdog doesn't do much for us. Falconer Adept. Again, I don't think we want it. We've seen a lot of Adepts. I think we're just going to take the Temple. It helps us avoid floodouts and stuff like that. Bolt Hound does seem pretty good. It also works with Falconer Adept. I think we're just going to take the land. Make sure we hit our colors on time. We have pretty fairly heavy color requirements. Whew! Another Battle Rattle Shaman. The Battle Rattle. I think we easily take the third Battle Rattle over the Anointed Chorister, especially with this Chrome Replicator. And also just going Battle Rattle into Battle Rattle, and then all of a sudden every creature's a 5/5. I mean a 5-powered creature that has to be dealt with. I think with the Battle Rattles, we'll just play every Concordia Pegasus we get now. Come on, Snoop! That would be really funny if that came back around. Spellgorger weird. I don't think it's actually very good in our deck. Let's see our non-creature count. We don't have a single instant or sorcery in our entire deck. That's so funny. We have 3 enchantments. Yeah, definitely just going to take the Pegasus over the Spellgorger weird. We don't have a single instant or sorcery. That is the funniest thing. Just like, huh, I wonder if we have anything that works with Spellgorger weird. This is non-creatures, but that's really funny. Well, attacking for 2 itself is quite nice, Sirkovitz. Now, Gale Super versus Bolt Hound again. Battle Rattle. I always enunciate the T's. Weird is good when you have non-creature spells to trigger it, which we do not. Thank you. Thank you so much, Haniel, for the subscription. I really appreciate that. Let's take Bolt Hound. I think it's going to be good. Wow! Chrome Replicator number 2. Let's do it. Why can't Bolt Hound pump itself? That would be so much nicer if it did. But then it would be too good, I think. I think we're just going to keep taking these. I really want to try the Bolt Hound. I don't have a ton of experience with it. Staunch Shieldmate, sure. And Goblin Snoop came back! Oh, baby, that's going to be so cool. We're going to hit so many goblins off of it. Gale Super wheeled, because I'm the greatest. I don't think we need Sure Strike. We can just use Gale Super instead. Sure, we'll take the Watchdog. Wow. I think this is the optimal configuration. 28 cards. What's our curve look like? Well, we can cut these Onake Ogres now. I can cut a Staunch Shieldmate. We really are the Pegasus aggro deck. Yeah, exactly. Because Battle Rattle just makes it such a good threat. Oh, the Shieldmate. How many Shieldmates do we want? Because if we play all the Shieldmates, then we can get our Replicator on easier. Not picking Short Sword. I already have a Short Sword in the sideboard that I'm not playing, so it didn't matter. Okay, I think we want Celestial Enforcer, given how many flyers we have. So I don't think we want any shield mates. I think we have enough duplicates that we don't need to worry about it. With triple them with pairs. I know. I know. I think 17 lands is fine. We have a decent number of top end cards, and we want to curve out. And this kind of lets us spend our mana. I just think this card is such a low impact card. Where is he? This card is such a low impact. I don't know what I'm supposed to cut for it. Like, I think Celestial Enforcer is way better. Bolt Hound is pretty nice. 1-drop into 2-drop into Bolt Hound is quite good as well. Hollow Fiend is not great. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-drops. I like having 8 2-drops. The Kerr is pretty bad, Nandu. The thing is the reason Kerr is bad is because if you're trying to trade with your opponent's 2-drop with your Kerr, you have to spend mana to do that. 16 lands with hand smoothing. I really need to get to 4 lands on turn 4. I have 5 4-drops and a bunch of 5-drops. I can't go to 16 lands. I don't think I want Staunch Shield Mate. Can I cut a 5-drop? I could cut Pitchburn Devils, but I kind of like that extra reach. Slider on the divider on the deck building screen. Oh, what does this do? Oh my gosh! I haven't! That is such a good button! This is the best button! Oh my gosh, I've wanted this for so long! Oh my gosh! Thank you, Chunky Sharp! I know you didn't build the button, but this button is so good! Oh my gosh, I can actually look at my deck without looking at all this junk! Oh my gosh. That is so nice. That may seem like an overreaction until you realize that it like is such an annoying feature when you're trying to screenshot your deck and like you have to get like half of your deck every time. Oh my gosh. This card's gonna be good. I like 17 lands. How's our colors? Exactly even. It is a new feature. Oh my gosh. Personally coded that button just for me. What a legend. Okay, let's see. What do we want to cut? We have 1 cut to make. We could cut a Hobble Fiend. I think we cut the Hobble Fiend. We have better stuff to do than Hobble Fiending. We don't really have good stuff to sack either. So yeah, let's do it like this, and I will see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support at the credits level. I really do appreciate all of your support. If you would like to give back to my channel, help me continue producing high quality content, and unlock some pretty cool rewards in the process, be sure to check out the Patreon at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. But without further ado, let's get to the matches. You're wondering, how are there 2 Hobble Fiends in play? And it's because I cut the 3 mana 2/3 that can tap things if I have a flyer for a Hobble Fiend. On the draw, we'll keep this. Let's say hello again. Oh, this is going to be really good. We'll sacrifice our pup to protect our Hobble Fiend, I think. Because of the Chrome Replicator. We'll trade these off 3-1 for 4-2. Did I start the recording? Please say I did, thank goodness. Oh. Well, that thing's gonna get Faith's fettered. I'm gonna protect it. Because then next turn I can just make 2 4/4s, which is just game ending. No, it can't. It loses all activated abilities. Oh, unless they're mana abilities. Rats. You're right, it can still tap for mana. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Me not understanding how Faith Fetters works. Oh my gosh. We are not in a spot where we really care, so we're just going to go all out. We're just gonna let him trade now. Because I can't even play the Hobble Fiend and then Replicators. I wonder what they have. Ornery Dilophosaur, okay. No blocks, yeah. The aggro, no blocks. Now we're just gonna start pumping Daybreak Charger. We're fine trading these. We're about to go Replicator into Replicator. Just gonna end the game. Replicators move out. Land next turn is huge. I also have them low enough that I can just play Brash Taunter and then they can't attack me ever. There we go. And now Hobble Fiend can attack. Well, this deck is sick. That was a good land. Look at this lands. The land is the road less traveled. The road less traveled to aggro, which is amazing. It's funny, I played against Mossy Beard earlier and I also beat him. Oh, this is great. 2-0 against Mossy Beard. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. I'm so glad you're enjoying it, 9M Dota John. Are we doing the Battle Rattle? Oh, yes. I wonder how quickly people will catch Battle Rattle. No! Battle Rattle down! Battle Rattle down! Chat, we've lost Battle Rattle. No, don't kill my Replicator! No! I don't have 2 copies anymore. Oh, the pain. That hurt me. I'm just gonna play my Brash Taunter now. Actually, I'm gonna play my Chrome Replicator. Because that's lethal next turn. And this is just slower. Here comes Stuffy Doll. Me and my little... Oh my gosh. Nice. Good game, Mossy Beard. Good game. I messed up my face fetters, but it didn't matter. Got the win. I'll see you folks in the next round. Well, we have an amazing hand. Hobble Fiend into Bolt Hound into either Battle Rattle or Gale Swooper to jump our Bolt Fiend. Well, this is going to be a massacre. Let's just safely say that this game is going to be a massacre right here. I remembered to start recording, thank goodness. You worried me for a second. Oh, they have a creature. You can block my 2/1, but then you take a damage. Rattle the battle! To battle! Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Why? That just makes no sense. The block makes no sense. It's a 2/2. Why? It's not a death touch creature. The humanity. I'm so sorry, Higashi. And just like that, the game ends. They have to read it again just to make sure that it's a 2/2. Immune to death touch. Can you imagine if that was an ability? It's like immune to death touch. Paid actor. The battle has been rattled. Whoops. Don't ask me why I didn't choose the Bolt Fiend. That was not the best decision. I should have done it with the Bolt Fiend. For some reason, I thought it buffed toughness, too. Whoops. LOL. I should have buffed the Bolt Hound, because the Bolt Hound is... then doesn't die to Swift Response. I'm just going to be hitting for 7 with this. 7 and then 8. Not the only one who doesn't read the cards. That is true. Well, this is a catastrophe for the opponent. Oh my gosh, they're so dead. They're so dead. Battle has been rattled! Oh, the battle rattle. We are rattling for battle. Like, it doesn't matter what flyer it is. It just hits them for 7. And the next turn we make 2 4/4s. Oh, yes. Oh, opponent, you don't know the half of it. You said nice without seeing 2 4/4s into play for 5 mana. That also can be battle rattled. Aw, that was cute. You gained 3 life. I'm impressed. Aw, you also have duplicates. Oh, you're attacking. You think you can attack and not die. That's so cute. So if I attack like this and with the 2 battle rattles, they'll just block the 2 battle rattles, which seems bad to me. I don't mind if they trade here, because this is then lethal next turn. I could have put them to 1 and traded off my battle rattles, but I like to keep my battle rattles rattling. Oh my gosh, Brash Taunter is such a combo with battle rattle. Oh no, however will I win? I have no idea. They could give something lifelink, so I need to be careful. I need to be crafty. The 2 battle rattles are rattling each other. The rattles. They're egging each other on to greater and greater endurance. Opponent had to take a drink with all this battle rattling. Decent line dance rattle. Just overkill by a million. Oh yeah, I know, it's so sick. The battle rattle plus other creatures combo. It's a classic. See you folks in the next round. Woo, ranking up. Rena once more, battling against Luis Salvato. I'm the master of lantern control, I think it was. Frickin' amazing, this is fantastic. He's a MPL player, absolute legend. Definitely hyped to be facing him. Looks like he's got a nice aggressive deck. Nope, no 2-drop. He's dead. He probably has a kill spell. Nope, he has no kill spell. He's screwed. This is going to be really good. Just all my creatures are massive. He was in the draft pod. So he's the one that was taking all the shocks and stuff, clearly. Glorious Anthem is unreal. I'm fine trading this off. Perfect. And they didn't even trade. Perfect. Yeah, Bulltown might have been better. I considered it, but I didn't want to attack. I wanted to get an attack in. I didn't know if he'd trade. Yeah, Lantern Control, Pro Tour Rix. Oh, is he trying to race me? I don't think this is going to work out for you, buddy. I have my Gale Swoopers already. Okay, this has Vigilance. Sure. Well, that was a good draw. You could call that a decent one. I don't think red-green can actually beat this card. Spell or ability, so I want to make sure I don't target this with an ability. Like, red-green just can't win, right? The perfect blocker. Scorching Dragonfire doesn't do it. Oh, there's the 3-mana one. They could trample over it, true. But they would also take a bunch of damage then. 2 to the top, okay. So he has a card on top that he wants. Does he actually have the card that gets around indestructible? That would suck. But then he's dead on the crackback, I think. This doesn't have reach. So we just buff the Bolt Hound. And then I'm at 11. I can just block that. Block that. Block there. Yeah, we're chilling. So he is top decking a card he knows he has, that he wants. I don't want to die to +4/+4. Pretty much my only consideration here. Snapped off the block. I could have kept Hound for block, but there's nothing he could have that kills me. Okay, so... we're going to go for the Bolt Hound attack victory. And have Brash Taunter as a backup plan. Good game. I wonder what his last card was. Oh, he was going to try and get me if I didn't block correctly. I just wanted to soak as much damage as possible, but I could have blocked incorrectly and lost. Volcanic Geyser is an instant? Interesting. Got him. Whew. Got him. Let's roll. Whew. Beating Luis Salvato, Pro Tour champion. No big deal. Feels good. I'll see you in the next round, folks. Welcome to another round. We're going to keep this hand on the play. We do want to draw some stuff to do in the early game or land, but pretty much everything we have is good. That's great. We'll trade these off, I think. They're going to trade eventually. Is there a one-mana trample draw card? There's hexproof draw. It's +1/+0 trample draw card. Oh, crash through. Maybe that's a mistake because they could steal it and sack it. That's a way to get rid of it. But playing this now means I can fight this next turn. Okay, so we win. Maybe I just get it more aggressive. Grasp also gets rid of it. True. We'll let these trade. This is fine. And now I'm just going to start mowing down his guys. Yeah, I probably should have waited and then I give this guy to kill the ogre. I'm really afraid of this Hobble Fiend. I really just want to kill the Hobble Fiend because it opens up a lot of sacrifice shenanigans that are really scary to me. Yeah, Brash Taunter's insane. I can't believe that pet got passed to me. Perfect. They can sacrifice Pitchburn Devils and Deathbloom Salad if they want to keep it alive. And then I can Faith Fetters it. Yeah. I should have waited to pump it because I'm not going to be attacking this turn because of Pitchburn Devils, because next turn I can face Fetters Pitchburn. No attacks, not all attack. Ugin, definitely Ugin. It's colorless and wins the game every time you play it. Okay, next turn we can go for like the win almost. No, battle rattle down. That's a shame. I think if you have Ugin, you can get there. The dragon's pretty good too, but Ugin's impossible to interact with too. Oh, the green 5-drop is really absurd too. Chandra's absurd. There's a lot of absurd cards in the mythic slot. No, probably not. Oh no, Battle Rattle died. How'd they do that? Oh my gosh, they owned me. I wasn't even looking, and they owned me. How rude. They made me sack a creature, and they sacked a creature, and then pinged me. Okay, that does nothing. This card does basically nothing against my deck. Gormand owned me. We could lose this game. Gormand was a really good card against us. Sacked the Pitchburn Devils. Tomorrow. Like, even now, we're still super favored. But, I mean, we have all lands in our hand, so that's a bummer. Dang it, they're just getting so much value. The value! Gosh darn it. Okay. So they hit us for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Yep. Happens. You win some, you lose some. I drew like 10 lands. 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I drew 10 lands and they drew 6, so that happens. Motion here, we have a great hand. I think I messed up that one thing where I attacked the Concordia Pegasus into their reach guy. Because I kind of did that unintentionally. I'll keep a land on top. Yeah, versus Saktos. True tweet. Get the Magma down. I'm gonna play the Pegasus because it's a really good one to buff up with the Battle Rattle. Thank goodness I didn't play Hobble Fiend. That worked out. We're just gonna start pinging them with the Magma. Oh, this one's going to be going on my YouTube channel, Vitor Sakura, so you'll be able to find it there. I already have a draft up there. Awesome, the Hairy Kiwi. Dang it. The problem is I don't even have a lot of non-creatures. I think I have 2 in my whole deck. That'd be really funny. To maximize damage, I wanted to jump this charger with my Gale Swooper. Sure, Goblin Wizardry. Oh yeah, I have the Glorious Anthem too. I think I have 3, yeah. Hey, it's Brash Taunter. Nice. I figured they had a removal spell. That's why I'm glad we had Hobble Fiend up. And now they're dead next turn to this Gale Swooper unless they kill that. This Brash Taunter's a nightmare for them to beat. Becomes blocked? Yeah, I'm not blocking. Unless I block with Brash Taunter. In which case I don't care. Most efficient clicks possible. Let's go. Got him. Got him. Go team. See you folks in the next round. The round, we're going to keep this hand. Certain decks just can't beat Brash Taunter. We just happen to play against the random deck that just owned it, but we're going to be fine. Not red-black again. Come on, man. I am in California. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Blimina. Battle Rattle makes this hit like a truck. I don't really mind doing this. I just kind of want to kill their creature. Keep them on their toes. They're attacking with a sapling? Yeah, there's no way. I will say I am not going to win this game. 100% losing. Ugh. They have Sure Strike? Nope. Just gonna get the Chandra's Magma taken care of. Gain some ever so crucial life. Oh no. Two, three, four, five, six. We're totally screwed. We need to draw lands so we can keep playing our spells. Next turn we have to block there. We take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we can play 2 creatures. And maybe stabilize. I don't even know. Stumbling on lands really screws you up in a game of limited. Nothing I can do there. Nothing I can do. I could have... Actually, I could have held my Hobblefiend back to trade with the Walking Corpse. But at the time, I didn't know I was going to miss my land. But yeah, that happens. Welcome to another round. We've got a good hand. Finally, consistent mana. Nice little curve here. Hopefully we hit our land drops to play our battle rattle on turn 4. Yeah, we did it. Nice. Turn 3, turn 4. They can give this indestructible. So Hobblefiend can trade for this and 2 damage. Seems okay to me. Really? Well, I'm definitely a fan of racing. I have Faith's Fetters, which makes losing a race basically impossible. So they can trade here, sack that, take 5. Or trade this for this and take 4. I should have played my Hobblefiend first. No, but I want the trample damage, so I wouldn't sack it anyway. Really? This is going to be good. Trade, block. Anthem is always good. What do we want to stop? This thing's only going to get bigger. This was a interesting face fetter's choice because I could have put it on Bazer's Acolyte. Let's block. And if they go for a combat trick, we can sack it to Hot Wolf Fiend. Yeah, they might just need to do that to stay alive. Draw a second card, create a 2/2. Okay. Perfect. So they get a 2/2 here. If I draw another Battle Rattle, I win immediately. You know what would be great is if I drew the Conspicuous Snoop and then I found a Battle Rattle off of that. Easy money. We just need the double Battle Rattle. Lol. Battle Rattle time. Let's go. Hey, Alex, how's it going? We're Battle Rattling our way to victory. Into Gold 2. I might be the highest ranked player on all of MTG Arena right now. Funny to say. In this server thing. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you folks in the next round. Well, this is a super solid hand. 1-drop, 2-drop. We can't play Conspicuous Snoop for a while, but... if we'd been on the play, it would have been the nut draw, I think. Well, that's a bummer. Gotta be said. This card is absurd. We can't really Faith Fetters it. Ooh, nice. Oh, Battle Rattle is in the house. Okay, we don't want Pitch Burn. Next turn we can Gale Super our Charger. If they're spinning their wheels drawing cards, we're going to be in great shape. I made, with my dad, chuck roast. It's been cooking all day. I'm so excited. They're going to gain 4 life, I assume. Yep. Pretty solid. Wow, okay. So they get a 2/2. That's crazy. So that was a free draw too. Pretty nice. Probably splashing red for some removal. Yep, Pitch Burn Devils. This guy adds 2 power, whereas Glorious Anthem only adds 1. And if I draw a mountain, I can play this and Snoop. So that's why we're doing our Battle Rattle. We're getting our Battle Rattle on. I'm surprised they went after that one. Not gonna lie. I thought they'd go after the Savior. What are they going to target? That was a pretty big moment in the game. We're gonna do this because now next turn if we draw land we can Replicator. They're also at 3, so if we draw another Gale Super we'll kill them. And they can't really kill us. 3, 5, 7, 8. They only have 8. They could use this to make everything a 3/3. Truffle Snout, okay. So they're up to 7, so they're still dead. We rattling. We're always rattling. Here there be rattlers. Crazy. Hopefully we draw land, we can just drop this. Okay. So as it is, I think we were going to go Pegasus. No, we can't go Pegasus. We're just going to play Anthem. Yes, got the victory. I'll see you folks in the final round. We're 6-2. Win or go home. Yes, we did have fun, and I'll see you there. Round. Win or go home. We lost the die roll, but that only makes it all the more epic when we come back and win. Hopefully. We've got a battle rattle. We have got the battle rattle. I think I like the Magma to start. We're not going to attack. We're going to make them hold up their mana. We're just going to ping them. This pinging represents a lot of damage. What? They're sacrificing it to the 3/4 or something. We're rattling. They're gonna kill this with Grasp or something. They could have the 2/1, so we'll just go stick to the safety on the ground here. They had to grasp the Pegasus. Let's go. Next turn, Temple, Gale Super up our Battle Rattle. Not gonna play around the 2/1 flash. We're just gonna hope they don't have a another Grasp. It's a hard common to get. We're just gonna keep pinging with this. Oh, I love playing chess. This is currently a hope they don't have Grasp stream. Definitely don't want that. That was basically like drawing a card. Got him. I learned my lesson. Just kill the stuff when you can with Brash Taunter. That's really cool, Blacker Lotus. I usually play 10-minute games, 10 minutes each. Oh, that's a bummer. No. If they want to trade for Karavek, I'm okay with that. Chrome Replicator not the best here. I think we sacrifice our Magmut. Okay, that's okay with me. Oh, this is really okay with me. Now we have multiple flyers. If we draw another Concordia Pegasus, we can get two 3/3s. We know one land is on the bottom. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands accounted for. We're gonna do this because they might not play around another Battle Rattle Shaman, so they might attack us with this guy again. Because this is lethal next turn if they don't play around it. Which, who plays around multiple Battle Rattles? I think we'll sack this guy. Dang it, we could have had them at 1. And then we would have won this turn if we'd played it. Oh no, because they would have had 2 blockers still. They have to trade. So we have another Gale Swooper that would be an out. And another Battle Rattle, which would be an out. I mean another Faith Fetters. I guess not anymore. Okay, no blocks. So Gale Swooper wins us the game. Yikes. Well, we tried our best. That's all you can do. Unfortunately, we drew this Battle Rattle at the wrong time. Unfortunate. Karavek wrecked me, killed my Brash Taunter, and then I think they just drew better than me because they had 2 Gormons, which really owned me. Yeah. Yeah, my deck can't really function when it draws too many lands. Like I need the lands to cast my stuff, but like they drew 7 lands and I drew like 8 lands, or like basically the same amount. No, I drew 9 lands is 4. Yeah, so I drew 2 more lands and then which just makes me lose pretty much. Yeah, Karavek is good, I think. Yeah, it killed my Brash Taunter. If I'd been able to make 2 3/3s with this, or if I'd drawn slightly better, like, just I can't win the game when I draw 9 lands. My deck just can't do it. But yeah, that was a blast. If you were watching this on YouTube and made it all the way to the end, in the comments section down below, leave hashtag battle rattle battles to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with any questions or feedback. Remember, you can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Wow, this is taking a while to load. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. You can join the official NicolaiBolas community Discord server for free in the comments, and also in the description and in the pinned comment. There's a link to that. You can support me directly via Patreon, and you can also oh, there we go. Support the stream the channel just by watching my videos, sharing them with your friends, all that great stuff. That is going to do it for this video, though. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'm not actually sure whether Bolt Hound was better than Onake Ogre would have been, but it was definitely an interesting experiment. That last round was super close, and I think we only lost to decks that had Gormond in them pretty much, so just kind of goes to show the weakness of our deck. But that is going to do it for the video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.